Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Prino, and today I'll be sharing with you my 4th grade 3-week unit plan on exploring the Underground Railroad. This plan includes 15 lessons that each last approximately 40 minutes. This unit plan combines California Common Core standards, EDTC standards, and multiple intelligence, along with Bloom's taxonomy to prevent a very creative, hands-on unit for students. Along with California's social studies standards, this unit will also address standards in language arts. The standards will include reading, writing, speaking, and listening. This unit will also include EDTC standards. EDTC stands for International Society for Technology and Education. Some of these standards will include communication and collaboration, research and information fluency, and most importantly, digital citizenship and more. The goals and learning outcomes for this unit are as follows. Students will enhance their understanding of the Underground Railroad. Students will be able to identify key individuals that were involved with the Underground Railroad and anti-slavery movement. Students will be able to know key facts and vocabulary terms related to the Underground Railroad. Students will understand hardships that the runaways had to endure on their journey to freedom. And lastly, students will be able to use their research on freedom quilts to create a quilt square of fabric that reflects patterns that slaves may have used in the secret code, and combine their squares together to make a class quilt. This unit is very heavy in technology. The main device each student will be using is an Apple iPad. On the iPad, the students will have access to many apps and internet search engines. Some of the apps that we'll be using in this unit are YouTube, Google Docs, Google Slides, BrainPop, Canva, Kahoot, and one of my favorites, the Heads Up game. Throughout this unit, you will find the use of Bloom's depth of knowledge in each lesson. The use of depth of knowledge is to ensure that students will be able to comprehend, analyze, and evaluate the key ideas, people, and events that took place on the Underground Railroad. Along with Bloom's depth of knowledge, this unit was designed with the use of Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences. Each lesson has been created to reach 7 of the 8 intelligences. This includes visual learners, verbal learners, musical learners, logical learners, kinesthetic learners, intrapersonal learners, and interpersonal learners. Verbal learners learn most thoroughly and effectively when material is presented to them through sound and through discussion. They retain more information if they repeat it to themselves or to others. For this unit, verbal learners will have a great chance to express themselves, their ideas, and their feelings towards the Underground Railroad. Verbal learners will be able to participate in several activities designed just for them. They will be able to learn new words and practice their vocabulary using the Heads Up app. They will also be able to use Google Slides to create a presentation to explain what they have learned throughout the unit on the Underground Railroad. Logical learners love school activities such as math, science, and computers. They thrive in well-structured and organized classrooms. Through this unit, logical learners will have the chance to explore different data on the Underground Railroad. Logical learners will have several activities that they get to explore during this unit. They will use apps such as dictionary.com, Digital Public Library of America, and even maps.com to calculate the distances that the slaves would take during the Underground Railroad. Naturalist learners love to be outdoors, but most importantly, they love to investigate, observe, and take into consideration of what is going on around them. Through this unit, naturalist learners will be able to investigate and observe different maps from the Underground Railroad. Naturalist learners will participate in several activities using Canva, Google Classroom, and Dippity. Dippity is an app that creates timelines. Students will have the opportunity to create a timeline of the Underground Railroad. Interpersonal learners are your social butterflies of the classroom. They love to collaborate and they love to work in groups. In this unit, students will have several opportunities for group work. Some of the interpersonal activities included in this unit is using Google Docs for group projects and using Kahoot to review a YouTube video on Harriet Tubman. Intrapersonal learners are those who prefer to study and work alone. These students are sometimes considered self-smart or introverted. Through this unit, interpersonal learners will have a chance to create a blog to explore what it was like to be a slave in the Underground Railroad. Some of the interpersonal activities that will be used during this unit is the use of YouTube and a mini bio on Harriet Tubman. Students will also have the chance to use interactive maps to click and explore the different routes of the Underground Railroad. Kinesthetic learners learn best by moving their bodies. These are the hands-on learners and the doers of the classroom. Through this unit, kinesthetic learners will have the opportunity to play several games to help them explore more about the Underground Railroad. Using games such as the Underground Railroad, Journey to Freedom, and Brain Pop, kinesthetic learners will have the opportunity to be hands-on with their learning. Visual learners love to learn through their eyes. They benefit from pictures, videos, maps, anything that they can see and explore to enhance their learning. Visual activities for this unit will include students being able to make their own freedom quilt squares, exploring scholastic.com, the Underground Railroad, and even going through and looking at the pictures of different books such as Sweet Clara and the Freedom Quilt. Musical learners think in sound, rhythm, and patterns. They respond well to sounds, music, and environment noises. Throughout this unit, musical learners will experience the sounds and the music of the time of the Underground Railroad. Musical learners will have activities designed just for them. Using iTunes, they will be able to experience songs of the South and songs that the slaves used to sing. They will also have the opportunity to write their own song about the work and the chores that they do at home. Thank you for exploring the Underground Railroad with me. Once again, this unit was designed to meet the many different learning styles that we as educators will face in the classroom. This class has taught me so much about multiple intelligence and how to meet the needs of each student the best that I can. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you.